All right. Hello, everybody. I will be your solo caster for today. My name is Kyle. This weekend, we've got a special thing. Overwatch, our Overwatch team will be playing, they're playing this thing called Overwatch Homecoming. Our opponent for today will be UC Berkeley. But yeah, just me for today. But hopefully I can keep it entertaining for y'all. Be waiting for start here. They are on the wrong sides. There we go. All right. All right, so we will have Cornell College on our left here in blue. And then Game got sent back to lobby. Apparently something was wrong with the settings here. Not quite sure what. Again, we will be on our 2-minute delay. So I'm in the future. I think a little bit of confusion as far as the map here. Graham upset that it isn't Oasis. Prod is R again. That's my special job. I have to type in prod R whenever I'm ready. But yeah, I believe this is a best of 3. Well, I'll find out eventually.
Now traveling to Busan.
Hear Graham cheering from the arena. There's a lot of cheering from the arena. They're trying to get their energy going. BO5. Alright, we're in for a longer one then. Hopefully I can keep the energy up. Maybe I'll get Maddie to join us in a bit. Maddie, my teammate on Rocket League. Oh, with best of 5. Alright. Alright, again, it will be Cornell College in blue here. Right? And then UC Berkeley in red. I believe I have their logos correct. I'm going to disable preview because that's going to make me lag. That was why. Alright. Looking at the team comp here. Looks like we're going to have Graham on that Hammond. Different comps here. Graham just looking for the engage. We've got Mischiefs on Tracer, Chalky Milk on Soldier. Just doing some poke from a distance here. Graham looking for the engage. The enemy team has Kiriko, Sim, Tracer, Winston, and Moira. Graham taking a lot of damage here. Gets that adaptive shield off. Is able to keep his health up for the time being. Got Corky Oasis spamming. Has that Discord up. Helps Vic get the kill secure on Symmetra. Graham going fully in here. Good kill. Cornell, really great first fight so far. Graham going in on the Kiriko. Kiriko blinks back to a nearby Moira. Mischiefs dealing with the opponent Tracer. Okay, Kiriko ever so low. Gets out, uses Bell. And Cornell not quite able to get a kill on that. Greg taking a fair bit of damage. Unfortunately does fall. And I know we are lagging a little bit on stream right now. I do not know exactly why that's happening. We'll try and figure that out. Graham getting back to the point. Will he contest? He will contest for a little bit. Just trying to delay that flip. Still on for now. Waiting for adaptive shield. Unfortunately, it does get taken over before he can get that adaptive shield out. Now he's going to try and get out. Just regroup for next fight. Got Tracer ready for Pulse Bomb. And a Trace for duel for now. Symmetra popping out of that teleporter. Gets a quick burst of damage. Oh, Symmetra low. Good clean up by Chalky Milk on that soldier. Tracer v Tracer. Tracer Discord. Great help from the Zen here. Unfortunately, Graham does fall to the opposing Tracer. That leaves Cornell with no tank to start. Mischief's in the back line here, looking for something. Has that Pulse Bomb still. Berkey gets the kill on the other Tracer. Pulse Bomb goes down on Winston. Winston's low. Winston low on point. Winston does get killed by Chalky Milk on the Soldier. Great fight from Cornell. Way to clean up. Great utilization of that Discord Orb, of that team synergy. Really well done. Soldier's trying to get in that last bit of damage on that Symmetra. Can't quite secure it. As far as ults go, we've got Tac Visor up, we've got Transcendence up, and we've got Mines up. I forget what the exact name of that is for. Graham gets the Symmetra, doing some damage on that Tracer. Gonna go more into the backline here, getting damage on that Moira. That Moira is half, uses Fade to get out. Pops Healing Orb. Graham is pressuring from spawn right now. It's like he's gonna back out. Cornell doing a great job so far holding. 63% is still pretty close. This has been a close match so far. We've got that Visor up for Soldier. We're gonna see it popped here. We see the Sim ult popped. He's shielded off for the most part. Gets the Moira still. That's Kiriko. Kiriko teleports out. Kiriko half. Wow, DPS on Cornell just putting in work. Getting it done. Really great job. 86%. Berkeley might get one more contest out here. Damage coming out. We've got the rally from Break. Stopping them from getting to point. Will they even be able to touch? 97%. Pulse Bomb comes out. Kiriko low. They were not even able to touch. Great hold by Cornell there. Really well executed. I am going to close other stuff that I had open previously. That makes it 1-0 in favor of Cornell. Overall, great start. If it'll let me close these things. Alright, well. Alright, now, let me back into the game here. Sorry if it's a bit laggy. I don't quite know what's struggling. I don't have anything running in the background, but a little bit of frame drops here and there. Lots of frame drops. What the? What is happening? We've got Graham on the Junker Queen here. You can see him play that a lot. Chalky Milk, great pick on the Widow on that part. Get the axe going off. Gonna stabilize now? Force cap it at 60. I don't know what's up. Sorry, y'all. Now I guess I can... I'm gonna need a restart to apply some, but hopefully this gets it going here. Not gonna be able to restart on the spec PC. We see Graham get hacked on that Junker Queen, able to be kept up by his supports. You can see the Rampage coming out. That's a big purple. Eve onto Baptiste here. Genji low. Graham trying to get the shots. Overall, Mischiefs putting in work on that Soldier here. We see Mischiefs and Chalky switched on the roles here as far as who was playing Tracer and who was playing Soldier. Seems to be still serving them well. Looks Rocket. 54% in favor of Cornell. We see Berkeley getting on point with that Sombra, forcing Cornell to come back. That Translocator gets him back out. Graham on the Junker Queen, holding the front line here. Vic gets a pick on Moira in the background as Lucio. Great line hold. That D.Va almost had a mech. D.Va demeched. Looks like they're going to be able to hold a choke. They push in with the speed from Lucio with beat. Beat? Boop. Yes. Yeah, words. Cornell just trying to clean up here. The D.Va does get the mech back, but Cornell able to clean it up. Alright. Whatever was causing lag, I think, is over now, thankfully. Again, sorry about that. They're trying to get to point. They do touch point this time. We've got that Rampage back up for Junker Queen. Does get the purple onto the one person who was there. I don't really know who that was. Just D.Va left. Clean map. Oh, they do get the Sombra ult off. Overall, just a clean map for Cornell. This is a best of 5 series. But yeah. Alright, here we go. Alright. And I do have fun news. I do have Maddie coming over to join me here in a bit. Be interesting to see who our next, what our next map will be. Cornell, strong showing to start. Really well executed. What category? Okay. No, trying to get into this map. It will be a hybrid map, so that means it will be a capture point and then a payload. Or, nope. People were lying. Oh, it's hybrid. Gavin giving false information. Unfortunate. You know, we expect better from our players. Here we go. I believe we're getting a sub in. Kulva for Vic. They've been subbing in and out pretty regularly throughout these games. I don't know the exact reasoning for switches. I believe Kulva is their sniper player. And that puts Chalky Milk on support instead of that DPS role. So I think that is the switch that ends up happening. Hello, I've got Maddie. She's joining me. Yay.
I return.
It's a best of 5. They are up 1 in the series. They are playing UC Berkeley.
All right.
But yeah.
Love to hear it.
Pretty solid domination to start with. 2-0 on Busan. That was the map.
Go move the logos.
What?
For
I already did. I did move the logos, but
for the other map types, it's
yeah, I will see. Good cat. I was gonna do it eventually, you know, but
we got affiliate.
Yeah, we do have affiliate.
That happened quickly.
Yeah, I mean, we already had the requirements for affiliate. We just needed
it just takes a couple days to get the forms like processed usually.
How do you know we already have affiliate? Well, yeah, but I don't think the onboarding's done, so I don't know if we can receive subs yet. But for all our 2 viewers who are checking out right now, or anyone who views this on YouTube later, because we will be uploading to YouTube because we're cool like that. Use your Prime subs for us. Our esports department needs money. And in order to bring you this great content and keep lots of gamer kids happy, we need la moolah.
If you don't use your Prime sub on twitch.tv/Cornell Esports, you're basically transphobic because we have so many trans women.
I don't know if we can say that.
We have so many trans women.
Okay. We'll say that, I guess.
All of the trans women would like you to use your subs so that they can continue to have the wonderful arena and program that we do have here.
Be an ally, support Cornell Esports with your Prime sub. Did you know if you have Amazon Prime, you get a free Prime sub once a month? Now remember, you do have to activate it once a month. It does not automatically renew. So if you want to keep enjoying this content and providing for us, we very much appreciate it. I didn't get to type my Prodar. I didn't get to say I was Prodar, which was mean. All right. Simple heroes. All right, here we go.
What is happening?
I gotta do the thing. That thing you just talked about.
Make them smaller.
I'm doing it. Oh, what?
It just moved a little bit as the timer changed, which is actually really weird.
That is weird. I didn't like that.
I like it either. Okay.
All right, here we go.
Okay. This is going to be Eichenwald. It's a very brawl-heavy map, and as such, we are going to be seeing those Reinhardts coming out, at least for the side of the attack. And let's see if GatorFan picks it as well. The Pharah, an interesting choice from Mischiefs.
Doomfist?
Okay, so how much did they win the first round by? Because this feels like troll.
It was relatively clean.
Okay,
I don't think
we'll
he's
be
going
on
to
the
stick the
Orisa.
Doomfist.
This is a more brawl-heavy composition. The main difference here is going to be one of range. The Bap Moira is a bad support composition on the side of Berkeley. Yeah. Yeah, no, I just don't think that's very good. They're both flex supports. They're going to have not very much utility. Sure, they have lots of healing, but without the utility to back it up, it won't really matter. Meanwhile, the Baptillari on the side of Cornell is much more useful, more opportunities for dealing damage. And GatorFan going to be able to poke at mid-range here as the Orisa is able to effectively stop the Reinhardt from getting too close with that dangerous rocket hammer.
Great start so far. We have the Sombra again on the side of Berkeley, just doing some poking. We might see them go touch point to force Cornell back. We saw it on point control last time when Berkeley was getting held up towards their spawn, but it does not seem to be the case so far. Overall, just some poke back and forth.
Ooh,
good spear!
Beautiful spear, and it's able to take down the Baptiste before that immortality field comes up. Meanwhile, Chalky Milk keeping everybody nice and topped up on that Illari. The hack comes through into Mischiefs, and he will fall. That Hanzo doing quite a bit of damage, but Chalky Milk effectively trading indeed. Pascal on the Zarya, a much better play into the Orisa, with those bubbles able to get plenty of charge off of first projectiles, but still, Orisa doing a whole lot of work.
We see Orisa getting close to that Hero Surge.
Ooh,
Does
the
get
hack,
hacked.
scary. Does have to use the Fortify. Hero Surge available, there it comes.
Sun?
And yeah, the sun does come out, and it will catch one onto the Zarya. And that is certainly enough to clean up this fight.
Ooh.
And I mean, a couple of picks do come in response, 3 versus 3, but the spawns will come in first for Berkeley.
Yeah, Mischiefs gets a far away shot on the outsnipes the Hanzo on this Torb.
And Chalky Milk takes down the Moira as well, so making things a little bit safer once again.
Cornell hopefully gonna be able to hold this.
Chalky Milk is really just frontlining, and he's healed by his turret and by Quirky's Baptiste play, and that's just enough.
Yeah.
GatorFan's on the ball. I think they're doing a little trolling, Kyle.
Yeah, they are committing a little bit of trolling. You can see Hanzo does get picked onto our Illari. Graham does end up falling. Zarya Grav comes out. Doesn't contribute much to the killing, but still a numbers game here in favor of Berkeley. Cornell still down one. We have that Torbjorn ultimate. Dragons come out onto point. Doesn't seem to pick up anything. Bat Immortality Field out, which seems like a bit of an odd choice.
Okay, there's the Molten Core coming all over the point. Going to be doing all sorts of damage. GatorFan trying to knock people into it. Gets the slam down. The Baptiste low on health. Healed up by that Moira, but Quirky Oasis comes to help. Follows through on the Zarya, and Cornell finding pick after pick now.
Good. Didn't even get a tick of capture there. Good cleanup. Good re-engage.
Yeah. And I mean, that's what you get when you play the Wrecking Ball. That ability to come back from spawn so quickly after a disastrous engagement and really just, you know, come through very effectively. The Sombra a little bit dangerous for the Wrecking Ball as she is able to prevent him from using that rolling around ability, but only for a brief moment. Not quite so bad as it was in Overwatch 1.
Yeah, we've got that Captive Sun back up again. Just trying to keep up the Hammond here. The Captive Sun coming on out. The hack? I don't know how hack interacts.
Teleports back and is going to escape the effects of that Captive Sun. Moira actually heals enough with the Coalescence to not die to it. But the trades are relatively even still. GatorFan looking for the minefield, potentially retreating back to the point, trying to deal with the Sombra, but the Zarya doing so much damage. 21 HP left, trying to run for the hills, run for his life, but he can't quite do so. That'll be the point, surely now. Mischiefs might try, but no.
No.
He calls it impossible to recontest into that one, and now Cornell. Will they switch this composition, or will they stick to the Wrecking Ball? Who's to say?
No clue.
Mischiefs in the back harassing still, but the ultimate game not favoring Cornell right now, as that Captive Sun from Kulva wasn't quite as useful.
The fade right into the Tracer. Mischief's going to try and get the kill. Easily gets it. Bit of a misplay on the fade out. I don't know if they knew the Tracer was there, but we shall see. Graham engaged on the Sombra here. Sombra half going to have to translocate out. Hanzo with that Storm Arrow, putting some damage in. We do have that Mines for Graham.
Yeah, I mean, could drop him here, but chooses not to, thinking that they can probably clean up this fight, and Chalky Milk getting 2 kills will likely prove them right on that one. Moira using the fade. They're looking for him. Finds Pascal in the meantime, and kills the Sombra. Okay. Nice spot out from Chalky Milk, forcing the translocation and a beautiful flick shot to finish it off. GatorFan now just harassing in spawn, and this is similar to what we saw in point 1. There go the mines, and that's going to be Hanzo. Absolutely no chance.
Graham might get like a bit greedy here. Does not need to. Chalky Milk getting that Illari pick onto the Baptiste. And Gavin also doing some work on Baptiste against the Moira.
Yeah, the support's really meeting their mirror match here and exceeding it as they're able to find those kills.
Larry does have that range, gonna be poking from the high ground here. So far, Berkeley doesn't seem to have an answer to the Cornell defense here. They did get through that first point, but after a minute 30 of not much happened, Captain's Son comes out. So Chalky Milk going in here. That Zarya bubble does hit the Kiriko, if only momentarily. Hammond going in here, gets
Zarya
the knock on
moves.
Zarya.
And that's just brutal. Somehow doesn't get the credit for that one in the kill feed. A little unfortunate, but... Oh, and actually the cart is
The
being
cart
moved.
is moving from the Sombra.
Okay, well, as long as they don't completely forget about that, it should be alright.
Alright, there we go. Sorry. I was checking the audio levels and I had just spent...
Meanwhile, Gator Fan in some danger as we come back to him. Chalky Milk finds a pick onto the Sombra. Cornell with a brief advantage, and yeah, there he is. He's gone as quickly as he came. The Zarya, oh my goodness, just chased down there by Mischiefs.
Really great job on Cornell's DPS. We'll see if Sombra tries to go behind and get that cart moving again to force Cornell out of the spawn hold. But, I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard to say. Oh my goodness, trying to boof those players there, and Gator Fan's going to be getting just directly into the backline. Golva does fall onto the Sojourn, but Mischiefs with the recall looking for more damage. Gator Fan finds a slam onto the Soldier, and it's going to be a 4 versus 4
Sorry,
Cornell. So much space to kite back with.
Graham just on the backline here. No supports for Berkeley as they are all focused on the Hammond harassing them.
Yeah, and I mean, ultimately, that's sort of the goal of a ball composition. Even if you're not killing a support necessarily, if you're forcing them to pay attention to you, most supports can't do that and heal.
Graham stuck in the reload there. Couldn't quite get enough damage off on the Kiriko. Not into the Winston bomb. Or the Winston bomb.
Knocks into the pulse bomb, stuck to the Winston. Pascal's gonna go down, and it's just gonna be a few seconds remaining. This one all but over. Certainly no chance of touching the point in this situation. Oh, he's actually gonna be moving, and that's the Sombra. But likely to be cleaned off in just a brief moment. Translocates up and is gonna provide some space for her team to come forward. Actually, there's the window, though. Gonna put some danger in the situation, certainly for the Winston, as that Trace is gonna shred through it. And that is all she wrote. Certainly in a moment, this Moira will fall. Or, yeah, it is a Moira.
Yeah.
And
there was a Kiriko as well, I think. Yeah.
There's someone, but just cleaned away. Certainly no chance of touching. The overtime burns down. 62.93 will be their final score on the second point. Cornell.
Yeah,
It's certainly possible to lose. I don't think they're going to.
It doesn't have to get very far.
I'm gonna grab a drink while they switch.
You do that. I'm not sure if there are many drinks left.
I'm gonna cry if there aren't.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. If you want to stop Maddie from crying and not be transphobic, I guess, Prime sub so that we can get money for drinks. Us gamers need a lot of caffeine and other sustenance. But, yeah. Overall, Cornell does not have to get very far on this. 62 meters. They do have to capture that point first, and Eichenwald, you can full hold on Eichenwald, but with
I was lied to.
What?
By you.
Well, I didn't know if there were. I said I don't know.
Okay, well, I have a drink, and I will not be crying.
Good. Go off. But, yeah, we see this Doomfist out in honor of Darian Wheeler. Seems like whether or not he'll stick it, we shall see.
Darian Doomfist Wheeler.
Darian Doomfist Wheeler. For those who are not caught up on the Cornell College esports lore, Darian Doomfist Wheeler was a top 500 Doomfist who graduated just last year, captain of Overwatch team, and also incredibly good at Smash, Super Smash Brothers. Really carried. So, yeah.
And meanwhile, it's going to be the Pharah Mercy that's going to be really interesting to me. Only one hit scan for the other side to potentially deal with this one, and these Pharah rockets able to go over the wall here potentially, and I think that's the plan. Oh, it's the light.
They tried to roll out. I don't think it really worked.
Yeah, I don't think the rollout worked, but the Pharah and Mercy will be going up regardless. Gator Fan, oh my goodness, he's alone, but he still finds a pick onto the Cassidy, and that's the only thing that could have shut down the Pharah. And meanwhile, the Pharah now, she'll rain rockets down, uncontested by that hit scan. Plenty of opportunity here to wreak complete havoc. And here's the Moira, here's the supports, and there they go. The Kiriko Bell expended, and she's gonna fall as well. Mischiefs has all of the resources that he needs, and this will be the first point falling in just a moment. It was that one pick on the Cassidy enabled it all. Is this hero actually able to counter Pharah potentially, but oh, the hinder is actually really big as well. I didn't think about that. The hero has been reworked a couple of times. The Mischief's now going to be shooting from the high ground, looks to boot the Diva. Diva swap also to counter the Pharah. Now only 60 meters needed, and the Ashe as well. Wow, they've really committed everything into countering this Pharah, and I wonder how that's going to play into, like, the Doomfist.
It doesn't seem to be doing much so far. Mischief still harassing quite a bit. We see Doomfist on the back line, getting on those hit scans, making it even tougher to deal with the Pharah that is already getting pocketed by the Mercy.
Life grip back.
Life grip back. Chalky Milk telling him, you gotta get out a little bit here. I'm not sure if Graham is really listening to logic right now. Just trying to do as much damage as possible on that Doomfist, wreaking havoc. Cornell, only one on cart.
I mean, they don't need more. They're just holding them in the spawn here. They're going to be coming from the castle. They need... Oh my goodness, yeah. And it's going to be, once again, it's going to be Chalky Milk saying, you should really back off. And now the tree actually going to be preventing him from doing any such thing. Looks for the kill on Cassidy, can't quite find it. Finally shut down his Gator fan, but Mischiefs, meanwhile, still wreaking havoc, still in the backline. Life gripped up. We do a little trolling Cornell Esports, but we will take the second map regardless.
I agree. Lamp, common Gator fan W. Ugh. All right, solid. Now we've got one map left. Rectangles as Moira.
I mean, one map left if we win it.
Yeah, we've got one map left.
Oh, a nasty lag there. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no, it's been messing with me a little bit this entire time. I'm not even rendering anything in the background.
I was gonna say, are we uploading YouTube videos?
No, I'm not. I don't have any browser source open. Nothing. It's all done.
I saw the YouTube videos going up earlier today, by the way. Props for that. If you ever want to look into the Cornell Esports archives, you now have that opportunity. Yeah. From this year forward, our stuff will be up on that YouTube channel.
Yeah, for all students or players who are interested, I will be putting announcements out about those uploads, and then also we need a graphic designer, and we need someone to make thumbnails for things. Yes. I have many talents. That is not one of them.
And we can pay you.
We can pay you. Yes, work study. You have to be from Cornell for that.
Yeah.
But yeah. Looks like we're gonna be on Kings Row. Is it another hybrid map? I'm not sure.
Oh, probably not actually.
Yeah, it wouldn't make much sense. Suravasa.
What map type is this? Probably Flashpoint then?
I think. Yeah, New Junk yeah.
New Junk City or Suravasa.
Yeah.
Those are going to be the Flashpoint maps available. That's Overwatch's newest map type. It's going to be sort of like Control, except the points tick by a little bit faster, and they actually stay on the same map the entire time. So there's some interesting posturing around the end of a point of, do we recontest it, or do we just give it up and play position for the next one?
It's one continual control point.
It's going to be
pops around.
Yeah, and there are going to be 5 of them, so...
Yeah. We were confused last time we ran into this. We had no idea how many times this capture had to occur, but now we know it's 5, I think.
It is.
Okay.
Well, no, it's best of 5.
It's best of 5.
So you need 3 captures to win the map.
So Maddie just lied to me.
Well, there are 5 points.
There are 5
you
points.
You need 3 captures to win the map.
All right, fine. Anyway, looks like we're hopefully getting...
Type 1 in chat if you think Kyle's crazy.
Joe, I know your lamp. If you type anything, I'm going to lose my mind.
Okay. There's a 2-minute delay.
I know there's a 2-minute delay. I'm just saying it now.
Okay, well, I guess we'll wait and see.
Thinking about how they were supposed to release Gothenburg as a Flashpoint. Okay, cool. I almost said something really toxic. And I cannot do that. As caster, as professionalism.
As assistant to the esports director.
As assistant to the esports director. Ugh. Alright.
I don't know why those players are leaving.
I don't know. I think those were Rainbow Six. We need to get, like, a stream light, like, above the door that goes there. It's like, if it's live or not.
Yeah, that would be cool.
That'd be cool.
That would be cool.
Then I also want
we need a door that isn't glass.
Yeah, yes. We also need... that door to glass isn't actually all that bad.
We just need to, like, put some some paper over it, just so that it's not...
I do want to start using the TVs more. I want to be putting the streams up on the TVs.
Oh, yeah. Why aren't you doing that? You have all of the power.
Because it's really exhausting to do it, and everyone else can do it. But I will do it. It just takes a second. But, yeah, because I have to go around with everyone. Bless you. Alright. New Junk City, it looks like. This will be the Flashpoint map of choice. Now, time to... Okay, yep, way off.
Way off? Time to fix up the logo placement there for you all. And hopefully this will be the last time we have to do this today, because hopefully our home team will be able to take it home with a 3-0 sweep.
I hope our home team will be able to take it home indeed.
Are you making fun of me, Kyle?
No, I would never. Alright. Good enough. Alright. I'm not professional. I am professional. I try my best to be professional. In all settings.
So it looks like Cornell's going to be playing the Hailing from Australia composition with both Roadhog and Junkrat, the two heroes that are canonically from this location, selected here as they prepare to attack. It'll be interesting to see whether they stick with that, despite it being, I suspect, sort of an off-meta pick for the terrain of this map. But
thank you, Leo. Alright. Canon accurate.
Yeah, lore
accurate
composition right
coming out.
As they look for the first flashpoint, going to be racing towards the center of the map to fight this one. Definitely disadvantaged. The long-range play that is enabled by the heroes for Berkeley is probably more effective in these quarters than Cornell's sort of close-range hook them and blow them up sort of strategy. But there's the hook, and it comes from downtown. The Zarya bubble comes, but it's not enough to save you. Rectangle's absolutely eviscerated, and he'll just keep running forward. Why not? No need to stop. The Zarya bubble lasts for only a moment, and her life will be forfeit after that. Cornell running them over on this first fight is such an unexpected composition, and maybe that's part of why it works.
Yeah, thank you. I worked on the audio stuff. Yeah, we need AC. But Graham just walking down. Zarya's Russian, right? I don't know. Buff Russian women. No thoughts besides murder. Gonna get hindered. Has that vape? I don't know if I can call it a vape. That's the common thing. But
the take a breather.
The take a breather ability.
Oh, the trap triggered, and the Zarya will just be absolutely blown up there. Bellari turret falling as well, and it's just, I mean, it's kind of brutal to watch, actually.
I mean, yeah, I don't know what you can really do if you're Berkeley here.
Is there like a hometown buff happening here for Junkrat and Roadhog? Because I wouldn't have expected these heroes to be effective in wide open, long-ranged spaces, and yet.
I don't know. It seems to be working for them, regardless.
Yeah, and there's the hook.
Yeah. Zarya bubble saves the Cassidy, but we've got that Roadhog ultimate here.
Life ripped away! Oh my goodness, and he's just pulled to downtown. Chalky Milk looking to get these rockets in there, but 88% on this first point. It's looking to be all but over. The Life Weaver tree comes up, and I think that's for Cornell as they allow themselves to push forward with that extra bit of healing.
It was High Noon, and Chalky did not seem to care. Does not get hurt by it. We see that was actually a great Life Weaver thing, getting away from the Zarya. I don't even know what that ability is called.
Flower.
Flower?
I think I don't know if it's literally called flower, but you can call it flower and people will know what you mean.
I'm gonna call it flower. Alright, we have this fair online for Chalky.
Yeah. The next flashpoint gonna be unlocking momentarily, but the pause comes out first as Cornell call for it. Mike's broken. I'm gonna go into the arena and get you some live reporting.
Investigative reporter Maddie on the case here. I see her yell. I hear her yelling. What's going on here in the background? All right. Cornell, pause. We are up 2-0 in the map series. It is a best of 5 against UC Berkeley. This is the last thing. Flashpoint. This is like control point. You have to capture. It's a best of 5 in this map, so you have to capture 3. Like. Oh. That's. Okay. I'm sorry, UQT. Y'all don't need to communicate. We're still getting rolled.
Yeah. The mic issues appear to be nearly resolved, and Cornell likely to be able to unpause in just a brief moment. But as for now, they are... I mean, they look in high spirits. The gamers seem happy. They have enrichment in their enclosure.
Yes, enrichment in their enclosure, indeed. They, unfortunately, their first game this morning at 1, or not 1, I guess early afternoon at 1.
Why do people never tell me when these games are happening?
Well, because it was getting canceled. So, yeah. Wow. This football team's getting killed. Alright, let's not ruin Graham's mood here.
Yeah, be nice to him. No bullying our players in the chat. We don't like that.
We're the only ones allowed to bully the players, to be entirely honest.
We're not bullying. We're just making accurate calls that happen to include when they make silly mistakes.
Yeah, alright, I gotta type my thing. They don't even care about me.
You get to type your 6
Okay,
characters.
immediately gets the melee on the Cassidy.
Oh my goodness, that just immediately he comes through with that. Chalky Milk does fall caught a little bit out of position as the pause came out, and the players had plenty of time to talk through how to punish that one. GatorFan finds a pick onto the Soldier, and it's going to be Cornell with a brief advantage. A little bit down on ultimates. Potential for a big ult investment to come through. Oh, nice hook, and the Nano. Blocked only by the Zarya bubble, but not enough bubbles to save herself after that one. The Roadhog just trying to melee, but can't quite find it. Looking for it onto the Alari. Has to use the take a breather ability. Gets the kill eventually, but there's the tactical visor going to burn through him surely. But meanwhile, the rest of his team is just absolutely murdering everybody. The point's been ticking for 30 seconds. I mean, it's just brutal.
Lore accurate Roadhog. Just, I don't know.
Being a silly little guy.
Silly little guy. Going into this next fight here, we're already at 51% for the capture point. Not sure what Berkeley can really do.
It's a nice first pick. The Pharah, without really like one of those like normal sources of healing, doesn't have that mercy, so a little bit harder to heal her. Quirky Oasis is life gripped up to the high ground. Life Weaver Ana, an interesting combination because Ana likes that high ground so much. Anyway, though, Quirky Oasis is actually looking to
just
get some
going
damage
to get the Cassidy.
here, trying to kill the Cassidy.
I don't know.
Oh my goodness, finds the sleep, and that'll be the kill. The Roadhog coming in to help out, and it'll just be murder. The point will be contested for a brief moment, but Mischief's coming through. Meanwhile, the Barrage melting that Zarya bubble, getting her low on
Captive
health.
Sun.
Captive Sun comes through, and it's gonna catch 2. Looking for more, but trying so hard to be shut down. Quirky Oasis will find it eventually, but even the 2 picks don't look like they'll be enough to stop Cornell from cleaning up this flashpoint.
Yeah, air-to-air combat not really working very well for Chalky Milk there, but they do get it regardless. That Captive Sun did some work, but it was not enough to flip the tides there.
And meanwhile, now the ultimates look much worse for the side of Berkeley and much better for Cornell. They've got the Tree of Life and the Whole Hog both available, and the Riptire and the Nano coming up. Only Deadeye for the side of Berkeley.
See in the chat, you see Berkeley maybe cracked at Veil, but maybe Cornell is just much better at Overwatch than them.
I mean, we'll have to wait till the series is over to see
Chalky Milk picking up 2.
Only one more flashpoint needed and the series will be cleaned up. It's certainly looking likely at this moment.
Yeah. Chalky Milk chasing down the Cassidy.
Yeah, you don't normally see a Pharah chasing a Cassidy, but the trade, even with the ultimate coming through, and that, I mean, that's not when you want to be investing that ultimate, surely.
No. Seems like Berkeley's just kind of scrambling here.
Looking for
Cornell.
anything, yeah.
We've got Sombra.
Sojourn. That's not Sombra. No one,
That's Sombra.
Oh, Cornell has Sombra, yeah. That's interesting. Actually, coming off the Pharah, because there finally came to be a counter GatorFan now, with the Whole Hog available, I'm expecting to see it come out here, but the anti-nade actually huge for shutting down the healing.
Gets 2!
Finds 2. Just the Ana left for healing. Oh my goodness. Taken down is the Soldier as well as the Junkrat, and it's just scrappy for both sides of this fight. Cornell's still taking percentage, though, and I guess things are looking good as long as that percentage meter keeps coming up. Yeah. Oh, Chalky Milk actually slept, anti'd. Manages to make it out, probably with a translocator, but rough
Looks like
situation.
Berkeley may flip the point? No.
Oh, yeah, contesting, and the Tree of Life coming through as well for Cornell. The anti-grenade does make it a little bit harder to life grip. It's a little bit silly, and the point will be flipped, at least for the moment, but Cornell not looking to let that one stand. GatorFan, Quirky Oasis, the Whole Hog.
Oh, big hook.
Good pull onto the Ana. Slept, but woken up, and it's going to be the heal coming out from that Roadhog, allowing him to push so much further forward here and get directly into the backline. Trying to hook the Lucio, can't quite do so.
Taking
Has
a
to
breather.
heal up, yeah. Cornell, yeah, just 10% left. This is final fight territory. Rectangles finds Mischiefs, and it's a brief advantage for Berkeley, but immediately rescinded as Chalky Milk's going to be coming back with the EMP now potentially available. Catches the Winston, going to do so much damage onto that Primal Rage since it is percentage-based damage. Pushing forward now onto the Winston. The Ana healing is not going to be quite enough at this moment, falling so low, and now GatorFan pushing onto these damage players, onto these supports, healing up. Chalky Milk takes down Pascal, and absolutely no one can touch the point.
Overall, really strong showing from Cornell against Berkeley here. Gets the quick 3-0. Very interesting to see the different comps that Cornell brought out. We see Chalky with the play of the game. Let's see what this is.
just like cleaning up on this fight.
I guess.
I mean, it is really accurate. Like every one of these shots is hitting, and that's not necessarily something that's easy to do on Pharah. But I guess we didn't really have that many impressive plays that game because
I don't know.
that looked fine.
That was fine.
That was a play.
It was a play of all time.
Yeah.
Anyway,
one of the plays that happened in this game.
That I believe that is all the content we got for y'all today. Thanks for everyone who tuned in. I know it was a bit of a short stream.
That's just because Cornell's so good.
Yeah. Check out tomorrow. I hope Rocket League is going to get streamed.
Yeah, I talked to Kira. She seems down.
Okay, because it's going to be a long day.
Yeah,
Potentially.
I mean, if we do well.
We're doing well.
Of course.
This is not up for debate.
It'll be a long day.
Yeah. Starting at noon tomorrow, Cornell is going to be running the gauntlet of college teams, seeing how far they can get in the West Open qualifiers. It is unfortunate we have to play on West servers, but it will be exciting nonetheless. Again, thank you everyone for tuning in. Follow, and then soon, if you have that Prime sub, don't forget to drop it here. Helps us be nourished and fed with caffeine and unhealthy habits. But yeah, thanks again. Everyone have a wonderful day, and go Rams.